older I got, the wiser Dad seemed to be. There's a natural order of the way that things should be. He was right, I was wrong. He knew better, I wouldn't go along. The older I got, the wiser Dad seemed to be. We all have some defining moments in our life when we're given a choice between A and B, and the outcome may have a profound effect on our life. And that's what this song is about. The Older I Got was about my choices regarding higher education as a kid. As I was finishing my high school years, Dad asked me if I wanted to go study in university. And I said, I don't know. I just didn't see myself studying to be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, or some other professional. I was playing drums in a weekend band that practiced in our basement. Most of the guys in the band were older than me by a few years, and some were actually attending university. They basically all quit or dropped out within a year or two for various reasons. And that left me with a bit of a bad impression of going to university. It seemed like my bandmates, was kind of a waste of time on their part, at least what they thought. So when I finished high school, he was wanting me to go to university. I was drumming in the band in the bars 6 nights a week shortly after that, and was making good money. More importantly, I was basically doing something that I enjoyed. So university didn't get onto my agenda. The first verse of the song talks about finishing grade 12 and being a long-haired hippie. Thinking back on it now, I didn't have, nor did Dad give me a vision of university in my life, with and without it. And so I remember kids from high school who knew they wanted to study at university. They seemed to have a vision from an uncle or an aunt or a family friend or neighbor who was in the field they wanted to study. And that vision seemed to take hold in their mind and was enough for them to pursue that field of study. I somehow missed that. Nobody in our family was somebody that I kind of gravitated onto and said, "Oh, I want to do that profession." So I married at age 20, and we had our first child at age 21, and child number 2 when I was 23. I stayed a commissioned insurance agent and made a decent living. As I grew older, some of the things Dad said would come back to me in like an aha moment, thinking, why didn't I see that before? That's life, isn't it? We all need to learn in our own time and in our own way. So as my kids grew up, I thought of Dad's efforts to guide me and some of the things he did that I could apply to my kids. But we're all different, and there's no one size fits all. So we each kind of find our own way to grow up and have kids and raise them as best we can. And so the song, The Older I Got, The Wiser Dad Seemed to Be, will be the title track off this new album. The older I got, the wiser Dad seemed to be. There's a natural order of the way that things should be. He was right, I was wrong. He knew better, I wouldn't go along. The older I got, the wiser Dad seemed to be. The older I got, the wiser Dad seemed to be. There's a natural order of the way that things should be. He was right, I was wrong. He knew better, I wouldn't go along. The older I got, the wiser Dad seemed to be. I finished grade 12, a long-haired hippie. Dad wanted me to go to a university, and I was drumming in a band. Thought I'd make it rich in rock and roll land, but that's not the way things turn out to be. The older I got, the wiser Dad seemed to be. There's a natural order of the way that things should be. He was right, I was wrong. He knew better, I wouldn't wiser Dad seemed to be. Dad tried hard to be a fatherly guy. I thought I knew better and pushed his advice aside. A few years later, when things were tough, his words came back to me. Taking his advice would have saved me time and money. Dad could not teach me everything he'd known. Many things I needed to learn on my own. With his words in the back of my head, I added my desires and made my world instead. And that's the way my life turned out to be. The older I got, the wiser Dad seemed to be. There's a natural order of the way things should be. He was right, I was wrong. He knew better, I wouldn't go along. The older I got, the wiser Dad seemed to be. Now I'm a grandpa with grandkids. I'd give them the same advice as my dad did. Go to university, get a career, build yourself up financially, then start to work on making a family. The older I got, the wiser Dad seemed to be. There's a natural order of the way that things should be. He was right, I was wrong. He knew better, I wouldn't go along. The older I got, the wiser Dad